voice of Funtime Freddy in Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm also in Hearthstone by Blizzard, so I got a connection with you. And I'm also in Smite as Freaky Tiki off One. I forget how his name is spelled. His name is spelled Apuk, but it's different in Polynesian. And other things I'm sure you don't care about.
And my name is Colleen Blinkenbeard, and I play Lilith and Tannis and Captain Scarlet in the Borderlands series video game. I'm the narrator in Smite, and I also play Arachne and another character I can't name because I can't say it. And then a few other people, so Walking Dead, Ghostbusters, all that fun stuff. Woo!
Ow! Excellent!
Get it right, man. Come on.
I know, right?
3 out of 4.
I bought the beta too, and like you get all the champions or the gods in the beginning.
I'll see what I do.
See what you do.
Let me do a W.
I am in League of Legends as Galio. So,
That counts.
yeah, did you guys have some Q&A? Is that what we do? You want to line them up?
How do we
You provide the Q, we'll provide the A.
If you guys want to line up over here, we'll do somebody first right here on the left by the banana man.
Oh, out of context.
I'll be in the mic of
The narrator, the new narrator, and they found out in the middle of the session that I was the old narrator. They thought they were replacing. They thought they were gonna have to give that person bad news because they went with a totally new voice. So it's just like without the accent and a different tone of voice, and I was like, oh no, it's cool, I'm still getting paid.
I just wanted to give him a shout out real quick because I looked at his work before I auditioned for Bruce Carey, was the original voice of
We're gonna have to stop saying that very glottal thing into the microphone we're sharing because I know there's phlegm all over.
Not sick though.
Walk on your own time.
On my own time.
Okay, just another really quick one. Like, what do you suggest for someone who really wants to get into voice work? Like, I got casted for Main Glory not too long ago, but like, that's like,
Congratulations.
it was like a long time ago, and like, I kind of got like shy and like brought to the gig because it would have been like my first thing, and like kind of like went through something I didn't want to do. Like, for someone that like wants to like re-enter, or someone that just wants to start, like, where do you kind of? Because I'm kind of like lost now.
Well, first of all, you are great and amazing. So don't be shy and believe in yourself always, okay? Number one.
Take chances, make mistakes.
Number two, you know, you're gonna go through highs and lows if you want to be an actor in any kind of genre. And you do voice acting in particular, I find, because you love it.
Yeah.
Because it's in your heart, you do it because it calls out to you, you know? And the Charlotte Chung was saying last night in our panel that sometimes the roles pick you.
Yeah.
You don't pick the roles, you know, they pick you. And so maybe Vainglory wasn't your stand, but maybe you got a taste right there. So the next time your opportunity comes, believe in yourself and go all the way, because I believe in you.
So if you want something more detailed on unlimited time, that's the place to visit.
Cool. Thanks so much, guys. Appreciate it.
I'm gonna real quick, throw in. No, that's not totally fine. If you have any voiceover workshops in the area, I recommend that not just to hone your craft, but because a lot of the people who do workshops are people who work in the industry as a professional, and so they frequently have contacts. So I don't know if it works the same here, but in Dallas, Funimation and Overtron pull a lot of our voice actors from workshops that are taught by Simon Strait and Chris Rager and a few other people, and it's a good way to get to know somebody and have them be like, hey, this person's good, give them a chance.
Yeah, and it just is kind of like the whole believing in yourself thing, and like, you know, the shyness, like, if it comes from a place of just like being afraid that, you know, oh, they might discover that I suck and then I'll never work again or something like that, let yourself suck. Let yourself fail or like embarrass yourself or whatever. Dare to be stupid because this is one of the only jobs.
Is that a Weird Al you just did?
I did, yeah. Dare to be stupid because this is one of those industries where you can do that and it can take you so freaking far.
You only learn by keep making mistakes. That's the only way you beat the Robinsons. 2007.
Thanks, guys.
Absolutely,
Appreciate
no problem.
it. Bye.
Hello, thank you guys for coming here.
Thank you.
For Kuranosuke from Princess Jellyfish, I had two different stances that I would take in the booth. Like, one, if he was just regular boy mode, I would just stand very casual, have my hands in my pocket, and be like, hey, I'm Kuranosuke, what's up? And then when he's in drag mode, I'd lean against the wall and have my hands on my hips, and just be like, oh, it's fabulous, darling, you're wonderful! and so, like, again, different strokes for different folks, but it really is just kind of a form of discovery.
Absolutely. I was talking to Michael Bell, I think, and on Transformers and G.I. Joe, all they would ever do is just stand like this. They all they would do is like the action stance, like I'm meant to be here. So yeah, the physicality does you know in theater it does too, but it tends to go with the character. There's also people who wave their hands all over the place, and that can be dangerous because you can bump the mic, so you have to be careful with that. But it does help, I've found, when doing crazy stuff like Funtime Freddy, for instance.
Great question. Thank you very much.
Thank you guys.
Absolutely.
Have a great rest of the con.
Thanks.
You're the best. Oh, I think it's Daredevil. So thank you.
Dope. Yeah.
Hi everybody.
Hello.
I mainly came for Josh and Colleen.
Thank you.
Borderlands, Overwatch, and I've seen both of you multiple times. But I will say, I'm a huge Tails fan, and I didn't realize Shelia and Vesperia are my two favorites.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I mean, he's a silent protagonist, so there's not a lot to know, you know? It was literally 26 hours of...
Yes, but I'm so jealous of it.
Those are the best, though.
How many ways can you sound confused? Eventually you have to.
But the one thing that I wanted to ask you guys is I do like the bridge thing on my own, a Voltron on a bridge with a group of my friends. But the thing that I wanted to know is I know with like a bridge and even like anime and stuff, you sometimes do it by yourself. So do you, with video game, do you guys record audio by yourself as well? Or do you guys work with each other?
For auditions or for the actual session?
For the actual session.
For the actual session, me personally, when we did Overwatch, we were not together, which is a true testament to the amazing casting director, Andrea Toyes, her vision, and shout out to her, and shout out to Michael Chu, the lead writer of Overwatch, for having a creative vision that they had in mind. They'd already grown the tree, they just needed to see the branches sprout some buds and leaves, you know? And so when we, like, for instance, we did the Junkrat road hack stuff, they just were telling me, like, okay, so your best friend that you always travel with, who makes all your weapons and stuff, you can't stand him, but you only keep him around because he's got the best explosives in the world, but you hate him. So he's like Ozzy Osbourne on crack. And I was like, okay. And then we would do a couple of sessions. I did one session, then I came back a week or two later, and they're like, oh, we heard more Junkrat because he had come in between. They're like, it's gonna be great. So on that game, it was solo. But I know for others, there's great group sessions.
Yeah, most of them are alone because in the technical aspect, again, it's really hard for like, she's really interested, huh? I love her, this little Kryptonian over there. Technically, like to get the lines separately, doing them separately so they can apply them to different quick time events in the game, that would be really hard if two people were talking at the same time. Now for cinematics, that's a different story because sometimes we do a thing called motion capture, where Troy Baker and Noah North and these guys do it a lot, where they'll go on a soundstage and
bunch of little balls on your face. Phrase. And they'll capture what you're doing as you're speaking, and so it's like a theater setting. I've never seen an ensemble setting, which is what they do for most cartoons, where they have everybody side by side in a booth for a video game. But there could be some. I could just be, ignorant to that.
Thank you for your question.
Thank you. Are you allowed to say what you did?
Yes, I'm allowed to talk about that.
Say it.
I have the privilege in honor of playing Optimus Prime and Megatron at Universal Studios Hollywood. We've had an amazing time granting a ton of wishes for Make-A-Wish kids, and we get to meet kids on their birthdays, and it's really special. And I know they have it out here in Orlando also. It's a little bit different. They don't have a live responses. They're pre-recorded. But we've had Frank Welker and Peter come down, and it's been an honor, so yeah.
Sorry to tangent from your question.
From Drifters, Toyohisa Shimatsu that I played, I don't know what fight. I guess I'd have to put him in something like Guilty Gear. He seems like he would fit in that universe.
I think Issei would also look me in Guilty Gear because of all the babes that are there.
Well, of course he would. I mean, any game. I mean, can you see him in Chun-Li or Cammy?
I would put Funtime Freddy in Super Smash Brothers. And I would have to fight against Rob like Rock'em Sock'em Robot.
I would take Tannis from the Borderlands series, and I'd put her in Sims. Watch her. It is when she's in it. Watch her get into domestic disputes with all of the inanimate objects she's carrying.
Great question. Thank you very much. Hey, what's going on?
I came over for Kelly. Hey, what's up, man? Oh, hi. Should I show the rim of your hat? Yeah, nice. It's still there. How can I help you, my friend?
Well, this is a question for everyone.
Oh, okay.
He was so excited too.
No, it's fine. Go ahead. Yeah, we're all
So my question is, if you can voice, any Marvel or DC superhero character or villain, who would it be and why?
Let me think for a second.
Can I be a transgendered Iron Man? Can I be Iron Woman?
Yeah!
I'm not like a totally separate character, like I am Robert Downey Jr. later.
I like that.
This is after. Okay. Yeah. My mind goes to Black Bolt because I wouldn't have to do anything. But that's a bit of a cop-out, isn't it?
I'm a huge fan of Fred Tassiore, who does the Incredible Hulk.
Tassiore or
Tassiore.
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 Spaghetti. Spaghetti.
Fred is great.
Hey! Gazpacho. Linguine. Sorry.
Portobello. So I'm a big fan of his. That'd be a fun Hulk. I think that would be cool.
Yeah, you'd be great. Yeah.
Just always be English.
I'd like to give a try as Star-Lord.
Yeah.
I'm into Star-Lord.
Also your program.
I think it would be fun to play Magneto.
Not bad at all.
Brilliant. Thank you for your question. Everyone, a round of applause.
Funtime Freddy.